Good Saturday morning on this August 22nd. I'm Nikki Melvin.
And I'm Larry Livingston. And of course, Weather Authority meteorologist Julie Durda. She is in the Weather Authority Center because she's been hard at work keeping a close eye on Laura and her tracks.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Laura, bringing some flooding concerns across Puerto Rico, the northern Leeward Islands. The system dumping a lot of rain, but what you're noticing with the system is much of the rainfall is well displaced from the center of circulation. 8 o'clock intermediate advisory had the center about 50 miles south of Puerto Rico, so it's nearing the coast. But look at all the convection. The 8 o'clock intermediate advisory also said that tropical storm force winds extend out from the center about 205 miles. So even though the northern Leeward Islands aren't even near the center, they're still dealing with the tropical storm force winds and rain from the system. As we go to the visible satellite, that means that the actual center is right about here, which could actually, you can see just a bit on the visible, but what you're noticing is all the blanket of cloud cover on the northeastern edge of the system. We're going to watch that closely, because that could play a big part in our forecast here in South Florida as the system does push off the coast of Cuba. Taking a look, 8 o'clock intermediate advisory, winds at 40 miles per hour, system moving to the west at 21 miles per hour. Now, there's lots of things that are going to develop in the next 2 days with the system. One, we need to see how it interacts with land, noticing that the system was already disorganized and the showers were displaced from the center. Add that to the influence of the interaction of the high terrain of Hispaniola and Cuba could really displace the system altogether. So we'll have to see what it looks like once it pushes off the coast of Cuba around Monday afternoon. That is the closest approach to the lower Keys. So Saddle Bunch Key to Key West highlighted in this forecast path as we go into Monday afternoon. But remember, tropical storm force winds extend out from the center 205 miles. So we'll be already feeling the fringes of the system as it's moving over Cuba by Sunday night at earliest for the Keys, and definitely Monday morning as we go into the afternoon hours. This graphic explains exactly what I'm talking about. While the center will be well across parts of Cuba, we'll already start to be feeling those tropical storm force winds possible from Marathon to Key West, and then definitely the effect of it will come by 2 o'clock, maybe even 1 o'clock Monday afternoon, since the system is expected to push offshore right around 6 p.m. So lots evolving with this system, and a lot more we'll talk about. Not just this, but we have yet Tropical Storm Marcos spinning in the Caribbean. I'll have those details coming up.